Tom?
You started yesterday on a 6-0 run, and then they came back with a 10-0 run. Was that kind of almost a line in the sand for you guys? How are we going to respond to this? Can we, break through and avoid, another, tough road game?
Well, first of all, the start was awesome. I mean, we got out to a really nice start, and right away, 2 of our seniors are in foul trouble. So the fact that we didn't panic, we didn't flinch, we stayed to the game plan, we answered. That was really the only run that we didn't really answer. They went up, 10 to 6 then, and then we just built on that. Jolene Anderson threw the team on her back, and that was a big difference maker right there. I mean, she played all 40 minutes, has 18 at the half, rebounding like crazy. We had 3 freshmen out there majority of the time, and when you're strapped with some fouls and your 2 senior running mates with Danielle and Janice on the bench, we really were able to give ourselves some cushion and really ride out Jolene. She did a tremendous job keeping things together for us and defied any negative thought. We went in there with great belief, great confidence, and we made some history, in a large part due to a great performance out of Jolene.
Tim?
What factors were present in this Penn State game that weren't present in your other road losses? I mean, you talk about the foul trouble, but what was there this time that you haven't done on the road?
Well, I wish we had the magic medicine to that. I think we put everything together. We took care of the ball, we rebounded, we defended. We saw a different Penn State team than we did 10 days ago, and we were resilient. We persevered. We overcame adversity. We had tremendous courage out there and leaned on each other. And it wasn't easy. Ray Lynn had 4 fouls. We were strapped with some foul situations, and other people stepped up. The bench was into it. We had about maybe 5 fans there total, and 20 total with our team, and in a pretty hostile environment, a place the program's never won at, and that motivated our team. And to see what was there, and to not digress, but to progress, it was real exciting for us.
Rob?
You mentioned before about Jolene kind of putting the team on her back yesterday. I think on the post-game show you made some reference about a conversation you had about, I don't know if it was just during that game or in general, but she kind of does it all the time anyway. But is that something you've discussed with her as you go down this stretch drive? It's her last go-around, obviously, for her to do something like that.
Janice and Danielle, all 3 of them, this is it. This is your last hurrah, and how do you want to be remembered? And certainly knowing that if they can put their armor on, the team's going to jump on their back. It's hard. I mean, our team, we have 1 junior. The rest are freshmen, sophomores, are pretty young. But when Jolene, knowing what her capabilities are, she's going to draw a lot of attention, but she makes other people better. I think what's happening with our team right now is they're understanding that if Jolene is covered, double teamed, triple teamed, they know the ball is going to go to her hands. We're participating more than spectating. And early on, there was more spectating. We were spectating. Go ahead, Jolene, do your thing. And everybody else was watching. And I think now we've got a lot more participation and scoring. And I tell you, Lynn Zastro's growth has been huge for us. We've got a presence inside that we haven't had that consistently since I've been here. And Lynn's ability to step away from the basket, to score inside, to give us a threat in the paint versus out of the 3-point line or getting to the basket has been a great asset for us right now.
Tammy?
I want to continue talking about Jolene. I think she leads the league in minutes played too, if I'm not mistaken. Is it pretty remarkable, just how she's able to throw the team on her back time and time again? Are you ever concerned about exhaustion, or is just her international experience since her freshman year, has that really elevated her ability to play as much as she does? Just talk about how remarkable that is for her.
Well, first of all, I think she's in the best condition she's ever been in. She's very physically fit. She's healthy. We're very cautious about. We're taking 2 days off this week to mainly a lot of reasons for her as well. We look at it. I watch her during the course of the game, and I'm talking to her a lot. Are you okay, Joe? You all right? She goes, yeah, I'm fine. She knows there's a media coming. She can't rest on defense. I think we've addressed that issue. And because of that, you watch if her shot's short. If she's on a roll, let her go. It's just the way it is. You just got to let her go. And I've got a pretty good pulse on it. I communicate with her during the game, during timeouts, and if she needs one or she's maybe not playing the way she can on one end of the floor, we'll give her a break here and there. But she's in fantastic condition. She practiced at a very high level. She'll win every sprint right now, and we want her to. When we run sprints of practice, she took a charge, 12 hours. One of our male practice players, 12 hours before tip-off against Penn State. She's got some courage right now, and we need that consistently. And I think she wants it. She wants to do what she set out to do this year.
Tom?
Have you thought about moving Lynn into the starting lineup at all?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's you know, you look at her production right now, and she played 33 minutes yesterday. I do like Danielle's start. I think it's, you know, we actually jumped out right away, and Danielle, who nobody can catch in the Big Ten, when she runs the floor, we had a great transition basket right away down the floor, and Danielle's the first one to be cheering for Lynn in there as well. She was kind of talking to her and cheering her on the entire game, and Danielle looked at me, she goes, "Coach Stone, I'm not involved with it." I said, "I realize that," but she goes, "Lynn's doing a good job." So there's quite the unselfishness there. And you know, we've thought about it, but right now I think we need to stay with a consistent lineup, and Lynn's ready to go. I mean, she's playing a lot of minutes and building confidence, and she'll need that confidence in her probably best game of the year on Sunday.
Tammy?
Has consistency overall been maybe the most frustrating aspect of this season for you?
I would say so. I you know, it's one game you have 5 turnovers, next game you have 23. One game you hold a team to 50 and then you give up 70. I mean, it's kind of been up and down there, but you know, we're certainly weathered it. We have everybody in the boat. I stand before them every day saying I believe in you and I trust in you and I have complete confidence in this team, and they know that, and that helps them push through the next practice. They've been very coachable. We do I think a pretty good job, actually an outstanding job in film, kind of pointing out both good, bad, and indifferent and things we can get better at. And we're waiting for that breakthrough. And this game at Penn State, something hasn't happened. It was a much happier trip home from Happy Valley yesterday than it has been the past 16 tries. So looking forward to this next game and again, get some momentum going into the rest of the year.
Brian?
Knowing that you almost got Ohio State down there should probably help with all the confidence you gained this past summer.
I think the way we played at Ohio State, it certainly, I think in a lot of ways was a momentum builder for us coming back to play Penn State Northwestern at home. Although we didn't win the game, we played very, very well there and found a little bit of resolve. The toughness stepped up. Lynn Zasher, that was her breakout game, and I think her knowing that coming in, and this is not to put pressure on Lynn by any stretch of the imagination, but our depth was superb. Our defense was pretty decent. You know, we will do a better job with Marcella Packer, my hope is this time. I mean, she got loose for 7 threes. That can't happen. But again, we're playing a quality team, a quality opponent, but we have some confidence right now, and knowing that we went there, did what we did, brings, again, some positive energy coming into this week.
Rob?
You've mentioned Lynn's play a couple of times here. Earlier this year, when you talked about her kind of being that person who would apologize if she took a shot and missed it, and trying to get her past that. So what's changed from her, whether it's from you, from her peers, or just within her that's helped her emerge at this point?
Well, a little funny Lynn story. Yesterday, before the game started, I told him, I said, "You get this one, I'll give you Monday and Tuesday off." And midway through the second half, Janice was at the free throw line. She went up, she goes, "Janice, I really want Tuesday off. So please make these free throws." She's young, but she's really growing, and she adds a level of laughter in the locker room, but she's very astute, she's bright, she has great basketball sense. She knows how to play the game. She took the ball hard to the basket inside, she went out and hit a 3 in transition, she's rebounding with more authority. Her aggressiveness, her maturity has picked up its pace right now, and that's what we need. So this is a kid that is apologizing less because there's nothing to apologize for. She gets embarrassed, I think, by the stardomism, but that's part of her. Lynn is a very, very special player with a great basketball IQ.
Anything else for Lisa? Okay, thank you.